ムやる時間決める僕たちは約束守る
約束を守って楽しいゲームがいつもより楽しくなるよ
Get around to the Game Festival TGS 2023 opening program. Game fans from all over Japan, good morning. So today we are going to start Tokyo Game Show 2023. I'm today's MC, Kosuke Hiraiwa. Thank you for having me. I'm another MC, Shohei Taguchi. Thank you for having me. And let me introduce the guests today. Tokyo Game Show 2023 official supporter, Lisa Unai. I'm the official supporter, TVS announcer, Unai Lisa. Thank you for having me. And editor of Shukan Famitsu, Hiroko Saga. Thank you for joining. And Aya Hirano, the deputy editor of Nikkei Cross Trend. Thank you for joining today. Taiyo Tanabe, director of the Tokyo Game Show secretary at Nikkei BP. Thank you for having me. This is Tanabe. Well, the last one is more difficult to self-introduce. All right. So I have a game channel. And thank you very much for introduction. And so this game channel, I work together with the staff, and then I've been working on it for a long time. And I also know Taguchi-san for a long time, since tracing back to the time when we were taking the exam to become announcers. So anyway, we are starting the TGS 2023, and for last year, we were being able to have it take place offline, and then so we still have some entrance restriction, but for this year, it's almost the same as prior to 2019. I'm very excited to be here. And so we had the Tokyo Game Show this year, and there are many exhibitors this year. I'm very excited, but also I'm afraid that I will run out of my stamina. You know, I'm aging every year, so there's nothing I can do about it. Well, it's true that when it's online, it's a little bit easier, maybe. But yeah, please just run around the venue. Well, now we are on the stage. Of course, the exhibitors and the visitors, we hope that everyone can enjoy the show. So I will do my best. And in this opening program, we are going to give you the highlights of TGS 2023. There are many, so please stay tuned.
So we are going to introduce the exhibition booth. So let us give you the look of the venue. So this is how it looked like. This came back. So this picture was taken yesterday when the was going on. The only is a picture that's gives you excitement. I will go there right now and take pictures and play around. And here's another set of pictures. So looking at the venue with the pictures, well, if you go into the venue, you can listen to the sound from the directions. And this is a booth from Atlas and Konami, and the size is huge. So please come to the venue. And here's the map of the venue. And first, this is for hall number 1, 2, 3. On the screen, maybe you cannot see everything. However, that means that there are lots of exhibitors. Reverse, let ease. You can see a lot of companies from overseas, and yeah, that sort of the overseas companies increased during the online event period. We can't see anything, we can't read, but this means that we have lots to see. So here's the map for the hall number 4 to 6. So this area, so we see the big booths from the big companies. The size of the things, such as the character or the figure, are the big, and it's gonna be fun to take pictures. And here's some for hall 7 to 8. That we have booths and small booths at the center. So this time, now the has subsided, so we have the fighting booths for the visitors to fight each other. And lastly, here's the map for hall number 9 to 10. Wow, it's so much fun to walk around among these small stores. And the cosplay area is in this area too. And here's the front project. And here's the let's take a look at organizers' booths. And here's the selected indie 80 booths. The number of indie reached a record high, and 81 booths were selected among 793. So the location of the indie game has changed in the recent years. I think that we talked the same thing last year. That everyone is playing the interesting game, regardless of whether that's indie or not. It's the number of visitors coming to the indie booths is increasing year by year. So maybe it is possible for indie game to be popular around the globe. What I felt last year was that sometimes I happened to meet the interesting game walking around. So this is going to be one of the fun for the visitors for this year. So there are many things that people cannot do online, and you can enjoy it here. And here's a creator lounge. And this is supported by the YouTube, and the creators only can use it, and the part of the area is for the game distribution. And this booth is the first ever for the TSG. But this is a must-have area, right? What last year was the contents of the display of the TSG has changed after COVID. That we see a lot of the gaming furnitures and many peripheral items around the games. So this is the must-visit area too. So the next part, the Game Award booth. The future corner is here as well. So we are going to announce the winners this year as well. And here, the TGS VR 2023 experience booth. So TGS, the 2023 the attraction is introduced through this booth, and this year that we are just displaying the walking side VR device. You can walk around the 360 degrees and with the VR goggle. With this, you can walk around with fun. So we have to check it out. And the Monster Energy booth. That is located at the hall number 1, 8, and 9, and the collaboration design something is underway. And here, the prayer room was set. So the globalization is going around. So we have prepared this. So regarding creator, we have the set up the creators. What do you think, Saga-san? That's what the room for the creators and influencers, and that's the trend of the time. And at the TSG this year, so we are seeing a lot of influencers across the globe visiting here. So if this trend expands, then that is going to be a happier thing for me. So what do you think? So far, the influencers could not come into the venue on the business days, but on the days are open for everyone. And so anyways, they could not make it to the venue. However, this year, they can make it to the business booth. And so influencers, I believe, is going to communicate the attraction of the TSG 2023 to the world. And let me introduce the food court. The outside of the hall number 4 to 6 and the parking lot of 11, hall number 11, that there are many kitchen cars coming. So Tagu-san, this is one of the ones, right? Yeah, I want the Japanese taste to be enjoyed by the overseas visitors. I think the number of the overseas visitors has increased a lot. And I'll come back to this point later, but there are many people who are coming for business. So they are running around and have no time for foods, but I hope that they have time to come to the beach kitchen car. There's a lot of varieties, right? Yes. Of course, the game is what you want to enjoy. However, please come to kitchen cars too. And this TGS is using all of the halls, and the kitchen cars are around the hall number 9 and 10 as well. So please come.
So this is the TGS official shop. This is in the Central Mall and on the second floor. They are selling the official goods. They can be all sold out, so please check it out as soon as you can. Let's look at the goods. What we have, the lineup. There are many different kinds. There are also instant curry. And there are also a lot of items that have cool illustrations. So, of course, I'm very interested in the curry. And please look at what I have on my arm. I love TGS. It has a sense of an 8-bit. It's very cute. It's a bracelet. And actually, there's also a ring. And it also shines. It can be lights up. And also look at the sunglasses. You close it up so much, too much. So you're going to be on TV with those glasses. That's a very rare scene as a TVS announcer. So you can have like these kinds of items when you do streaming on SNS, will be more eye-catching. There are many cute goods. So yeah, when people do live streaming, some people don't show their faces. So these items should be helpful. And also original T-shirts, one of the official merchandises. It's very cute. And please check it out. Saga-san, any goods that you're interested in? There's a handy fan, still very popular. Still, it's very hot. You know, the handy fan is going to be very useful when we wait in a queue or something. Yeah. Yeah, please also check it out, those merchandise. And next is a family game park. Oh, let's also look at the official mascot goods. This is the official mascot, Ferretta, and it's going to be also available as a merchandise. Also check that out. All right, next one is a family game park. So for children, under junior high, with their parents, and people can enter the game park for free, and they can experience gaming and also learning. And for the general public, if you want to go to this booth, you have to pay extra, so please be careful. And this is the cosplay area. In call number 9 and outdoor area, this year we have revived the cosplay area. Please refer to the official site for the details. Well, this is a very significant change for the community. Yes, the family game park and the cosplay area, since we started to start offline from last year. And so for the children and for cosplayers, when we were online before and also last year, we couldn't provide those. So this year we have the cosplay booth, we have the family game booth. I believe that this is going to be more fun for the cosplayers and the kids, especially for those under age 12 and younger. So I hope that you all can enjoy today's show. Unai-san, do you do cosplay? Well, any experience, but the dragon, I've done a little bit, but for people who come to TGS, the cosplayer who come to TGS, they are magnificent. So I really respect them. Yeah, everybody wants to see. Yeah, that raises our expectations. So lastly, the event stage. This is TGS main stage. The keynote speech will also start, and from the 21st, there are many events. We will also have a fashion show, what people are looking forward to. So that's a new initiative, and this event stage is taking place for the first time in 4 years. So including that, and also the award ceremony for the Game of the Year. Please stay tuned to many those events. And these are the events for September the 23rd and the 24th. And actually, these will start after TGS closes at a later time. So Saturday and Sunday, these will start at 6:30. So after the other programs finish, these events will take place. So which means that you can actually enjoy TGS longer. And next one is business meeting area. This is the area for business meetings to take place. So many companies are joining. And what you imagine about the Tokyo Game Show is probably the booths, the many booths, a gorgeous booth. But actually not only that, there's also business negotiations. We have business days from today, and we have the people from the gaming industry, not only from Japan, but all over the world, to gather to do business negotiations, business meetings here. And as you can see from this slide, we have participants from 59 countries and the regions. And the number of application was huge. And as of yesterday, the number of matching is more than 16,000. And last year's final number of matching is 11,862. So this is the first day, but it already exceeded the result of last year. So there are many applications for matching, but around 2,000 meetings have already been fixed, and those meetings will take place during the 2 days, which means we will have more connections. That's very exciting. And the prayer room is a new initiative from this year. And last year and pre-COVID, actually, we received a lot of inquiries about having a prayer room. So, and we had people praying in the venue, but from this year, we have set a booth for it. And there is also a compass that shows the direction of Mecca. I don't know if you noticed. So we also said that. And it means that Tokyo Game Show is also globalizing. And we want that more people to be able to enjoy TGS, not only enjoying the games, but also to join here for a business purpose. So we are enriching our project. And next one is a business lounge. There's a meeting area that with tables. We also prepared a space for the visitors to have meetings in a casual way. Next one is a TGS forum. This is also for the visitors who come on the business day, TGS forum, and also the esports conference will take place on the second day, and all the business day registers can tune in online. So generative AI about the gaming will be one of the topics, and also how people should involve with the gaming community. There are very interesting topics, so please look forward to that. And so we have checked out the booths. Now let me talk about the ticket information. So for business day, the registration is already over, but for the public day, the tickets are still available. So please purchase the tickets online. For the general visitors, what's the prospect for the number of visitors? From the supporters, we had inquiries about the tickets, and they just sold out instantly. So actually, we feel very sorry for people who couldn't purchase the tickets, but we are also preparing tickets for the general public. But also in the venue of Makuhari Messe, there is no ticket counter. So please register and purchase the ticket online and then come to the venue. So please keep that in mind.
So we are going to look at some online majors, and this is the timetable. So now you are watching the opening program, and we have lots of programs to follow. And this year, again, we have so many programs from so many exhibitors. So real events are at the center of the attraction, and there's other promotion needs, and there's a needs for the game trial. So, but there are some people who cannot come to the Makuhari Messe or even to Japan. So that we are going to have lots of events at the real, and we also distribute the programs through the internet. So Sagawa-san, is there any program that you want to watch? So today, we are going to have the announcement of the Japan Game Award. So I am going to watch it. So if you watch it, then you will find a new title to play. And with us, we can look back last year and 2 years ago, and it motivates the creators. And I think it is very significant to give the award to the wonderful titles. And as an online major, we have the TGS, Steam TGS venue. So the 630 titles will be introduced. you can see the like a sale screen, and you can also check out some indies titles as well. Is this an important thing for the TGS? Yes. Well, so I said that business people will come to the venue, but the general visitors wants to try the new titles. The visitors to the venue can try the games, but the people who access the TGS online can also try some of the games, and this is very important for us. So if the real event comes back, but we will continue this online trials. So there are some games which are launched online first. So is there any titles that you want to try? Yes, I put a lot of the titles to the carts and buy, and I end up with so many games that I am not able to play because I'm short of time. Yeah, and these titles, the discount ratio is very good, so I hope you will take them out and try. So far, we have been talking about the contents of the TGS, and there are the many latest information to be announced during the TGS. And first, here's the information from the exhibitors, the latest information from the exhibitors. So let's get started. So here's the slides. Let me introduce one by one. And the first is Amazing Season. So here are lots of information, but I'm going to skip them, but you can check them out. And the next one is booth of Capcom. These are the attraction points. There are so many exhibitors, so let's move on. Next one is the Gamera Games. They are joining TGS 4 years in a row, and they are distributing lots of interesting information. And the next one is a Geek Out. And the next one is a Cluster. The Mr. Yoichi Ochiai is going to visit us. And here's a page for the Koei Tecmo Games. They have the three pieces of information to share. And the next one is a Korea Pavilion. They are going to introduce the information of lots of games of them. And the next one is a Samsung SSD. This is going to be a new booth. And in they are selling the important the game parts. So next one is the Sega Atlas and the Yakuza like Dragon number 8. Maybe you can get the unknown information. The next one is that these three publishers, they have lots to share. And the Japan Esports Association. So Asia competition is going to start, and probably the Japanese athlete has already left Japan. And next one, NetEase Games. And they are going to introduce us the popular titles and other information. And next one is Bandai Namco Entertainment. I think that you can find your favorite titles. And the next one, the Reverse 1999. And these are the things to check out at their booth. And the next one is Level 5. There's a big booth, so if you get the chance, please visit them. And the next one, E-Earphone and the Konami Digital Entertainment. The new earphone was released, and they are gathering the attraction. And Gung-Ho Online Entertainment, they do the competition during the TGS. As this is the information we have received.
All right. So there was a brief introduction of the information of each company, each booth. So, at this show is using the whole venue. So I don't know if I can finish if I can look at all the booths, it's so big. So of course I like going to the booths. I also like to do trial plays. But one of the most important things for of TG show for me is the merchandise sales. So that's why I'm saving money for this every year. And you see, I've already bought so many goods. I'm already spending a lot of money, and but I look forward to further shopping. And what I'm interested in is the upcoming new titles and the trial play. I think that's a very important feature of TGS. For example, Square Enix and Capcom and Sega, the Yakuza Like a Dragon, the eighth title will be able to be played for a trial. And I want to try the simulator. And you can also take a picture together. You know, the one who's in suits will come to the booth. So I want to see him in person. My personal interest. And you can also get wet tissue for free. Yes. But depending on the booth, it's very different. There are many to see. But that's very intriguing. So we do business videos. We want to do so. Geek Out and Cluster are the booths that I'm interested in, because I think there are a lot of topics that are related to the business during the business days. And personally, I'm interested in the stand round about Dynamical. I like that very much. Also, the movie was also great, so I want to make some time to see that. Yeah, I know you're very busy. You have to, squeeze some time. Yeah. Originally, it was on Jump. Sound Round, I didn't watch it real time. I watched the movie, and I was surprised that it's becoming a game. Yes, it used to be a comic, and then it became a movie, and I was surprised about the timing of making a game from that comic. So I'm very looking forward to that. I remember it was like 20 years ago. It was on Jump. Yeah. Well, actually, we're from a similar generation, surprisingly. Kind of somewhat about you. Well, from my position, I am not supposed to be partial. I cannot say what but there are some booths we got support from some of the booths that they said okay to provide the information ahead of their own programs in this opening. So like we have a lot of exciting elements scattered around the venue. So I hope that everyone can check out the booth as much as possible. So all the IPs and all the exhibitors, of course, they are going to try hard to promote theirs. But for example, Samsung's SSD, the Square Enix creators is invited to talk about the future. So I think that's a very unique feature of game. Well, yeah, because these companies are competitors, but they are going to appear on the same stage. Well, everyone was maybe some companies will provide some confidential information because they want to be more interesting than other companies. So yeah, maybe you will get some. You will enjoy those topics, those events. So 512 gigabytes micro SD card will be gifted if you can win for 5 consecutive rounds for Street Fighter 6. So it's an arcade style battle. That also looks very exciting. What about you? So the Japan Esports Association and then Nihon TV is going to join. So I'm very interested in that, the esports conference. So, well, I'm the official supporter. I need to be flat. So it's interesting that the TV stations are coming to a game show. So I think that's maybe also a new trend. And also many exhibitions about devices like earphones. So I think they are on the rise together with the emergence of esports. So yeah, devices are becoming more important, and you know, you can only tell how significant they are once you buy those devices. So it's very important to try. And I don't know what about this year, but the portable gaming devices are very popular now. The gaming device miniaturized, and it's kind of everywhere now. You know, it's the stuff that I will really want to buy it when I play it. So last year I also tried it, and it's very attractive to me. So maybe that is also one of the new trends. Oh, actually, you will see it this year, not from Steam, but other companies are going to launch new devices, and I played one of them. It was great. I was really surprised, and the specification is also great, like almost like a gaming PC. Yeah. And personally, the Noda game booth, there's some tatami in the booth, so it's very interesting. And the shooting finished in 30 minutes. In a room of tatami, there's tatami in the booth. Yes, so he's the ambassador of that company. So if you wander around in a venue, you may encounter him. Hirano-san, what about you? Any other comments? Well, personally, a gaming lifestyle corner was made for the first time, and from last year, furniture and the chair. We spotted some furniture and the chairs, but for this year they are concentrated. So not only game content, but also the style, the lifestyle as a whole is being presented from this year. So if you come to the game show, you will be able to see the game content, but also the peripherals. Yeah, right. Like we almost didn't see any gaming chairs like 5 years ago. And since there's a chair there and you can sit on it. So a lot of things are gathered here, and a lot of things are prepared for gaming. So gaming lifestyle corner is in hall 1 and 2. So it's very close to the entrance. So once you come to the venue, you can sit on those chairs and try how comfortable they are. Get relaxed a little bit because there's a long line to come in, so maybe you want to relax a little bit. Yeah, and the gaming chair, there aren't many opportunities to try the furniture. So last year I went to a booth and I looked at a gaming desk and I bought that one. That's a nice story. Well, yeah, it was great to see the real furniture, and I can imagine how to arrange my room. I use a keyboard and mouse, so the width of the gaming desk is very important. Sometimes it's too small, And if I don't have enough space, then the monitor and the keyboard will be too close. It's going to be very hard to play. So yeah, the size of the desk is very important.
And there is a trend of the esports. Talent comes to the venue to play some games and join in the small scale training the tournament. And this year, the Street Fighter, the event that will be held after the official hours of the venue. So this year we have so many booths to visit, and that we have the list of talent from the exhibitors, and number is huge. So if you come to venue, of course, you can see Noda-san and Uda-san, and maybe you can see some other talent. So since the game distribution became popular, then we sometimes surprised that who is interested in knowing that who is interested in games. Talking about the talents, so there are like the comedian or the other talent who likes the games. So the names on the list have changed a lot. Since 2017, I have been engaged in the TGS, but at that time, there were not so many talents who were openly saying that they like games. So it was trouble for us to find the talent, but these days we have so many talents who like the game, so it became much easier. So just the look, maybe there are some talents who are just watching the game streaming, gameplay stream. One of the positive impacts of the COVID-19 was that the game became the commonplace for our daily life. So now it's not nobody thinks anything if you say that you games. But in the past, if the girls say that I like games, and it can be taken negatively. But now, so even the girls can say that we like games confidently. So then we are entering into the wonderful times. So we have been discussing many things, but we have introduced you only a part of the items that you have to see. And there is a special booklet that distributed at the venues. Tanabe-san, can you introduce? So this is the one. Someone well known to us is on the first page, cover page. So the booklet name is Tokyo Game Show 2023 now. And in the beginning of the September, the Nikkei BB's the magazine. Then that has this book as a book in book. But this Tokyo Game Show 2023 now has added some of new informations in addition to that small booklet which was inserted to the Nikkei BP's magazine. So if you come to the venue, so I hope that you will pick up one. And as I have been talking, that visitors are not only Japanese, so we have the English version as well. The models, the clothes is different. So maybe Saga-san knows, but in Japanese version, that you open the right, but English versions you have to open from the left. So the modifying the arrangement was tough. And we had to think about a lot about the pictures because as a result of editing, that we are not able to use some of the pictures. So my team members that translated into English, but if you find any mistakes, please just be lenient to that. So I hope that you can get this booklet at the venue. So up to now, that we have been delivering to you the TGS 2023 opening program. So we'd like to get the comment from the attendees to the visitors. Hirano-san, please. So thank you very much, everyone. So Nikkei BP, Nikkei Cross Trend are the media that I have been working on, and these media that will cover the TGS in the next 4 days. I hope that you can check them out too. And then Saka-san, please. Thank you very much for today. Famitsu has a famitsu.com website, and we are going to introduce many of the game titles. Well, we have to go through these 4 days, keeping the good health. There are so many events, so I hope that I can maintain my stamina. So every year you are afraid of getting tired, but my fight is going to start now. So official supporter, the Unai-san. This is Unai. I'm going to be that official supporter. The TGS is my favorite event, and I have been visiting so many years, and this is a great the privilege for me to be engaged in the TGS as an official supporter. I'm going to do whatever I can do to communicate the attraction of the games to the visitors. I hope everyone will enjoy this event. So lastly, Tanabe-san, please. So thank you very much for watching from the morning. So as I have been saying, that this time that we are going to have all of the events in the venue, and I hope that the visitors for the general days and the business-related people and influencers that will have fun, and for that we have done whatever we can for the preparation, and the scale is much larger than the last year, and the number of the contents that you can enjoy is substantially larger than last year. So as a venue, there are so many booths. So I hope that you will take care of your safety while you are visiting to the venue. We took care of the safety. So you have to be careful not to get the heat stroke, and you should not run around in the venue. If you keep those basic rules, then you will be happy, and also everyone around you, including the exhibitors, will be happy. And as a result, I hope that everyone can share the happiness of the games. And well, the number one message for me is that please enjoy TGS 2023. I hope that everyone joining the event, the online and offline, can have a fun in the next 4 days. And Tanabe-san, so this is the first day of the TGS. So we are going to go in full swing, and there's another thing that I have to communicate. Can you show it? Wow, that was not written on a script. Well, congratulations. Well, I'm going to cry. Don't say that you don't want this message. So the director is going to give you the bunch of flower. Well, so you appeared in you were given birth to today. So Ugai-san, so I think it was your destiny to be the supporter for the TGS 2023. Congratulations. Well, thank you very much for taking some time for my private stuff. Well, this is the greatest the birthday the present for me in my life. I think this is the first everything for the supporter to get the supporter. Sorry for having the birthday on this day. Anyways, thank you very much. Please work hard the next 4 days. So this is the end of the opening of the TGS 2023. So everyone, let's enjoy TGS 2023 together. Goodbye and happy birthday. Now please come to the TGS 2023.